Hi, this is Sean from Hertels Coins, and today we're going to talk about gold. Ever since COVID started, there has been a lot of new customers, especially in our retail store, are trying to invest in gold and have a lot of questions of what types of form of gold is produced, what can I buy, and how much is it. So in this video, we're going to go through a very few different types of gold and what you can invest in if you want to get into gold bullion. So today we're going to be talking about different forms of investment if you want to get into gold. Like I said before in our introduction video, since COVID hit, there's a lot more new investors getting into gold to hedge against the dollar, especially inflation. There's always different types of golds. I just get customers asking, what's the cheapest gold? What type of premiums are there? And things like that. So today we're going to be showing you different forms of gold that you can purchase through your normal retail coin shop. Or you can order online, but I always suggest to order from your retail coin shop if he gives good prices. That way you have a working relationship, because down the road you're going to need to sell the gold coins or pass it on to heirs, and you need somebody that you feel comfortable with, that when you're ready to sell it or your family's ready to sell it, to go to a certain person that you do trust. So first off, we're going to start off with the smallest type of gold. Usually the smallest type of gold to invest in is 1 gram gold bars. They come in different packagings, things like that. This is from the Financial Fitness Bullion Reserve. You got major ones, like here's one from Pamp Swiss. So it's usually a 1 ounce gold bar that's in a card. Some of them's got different scanners on them to justify what the gold is and if it's authentic. I know Sunshine Mint here. On the back of their gold and silver, they got this little circle. And what you can do, you can purchase a decoder disc that goes over it to verify it is authentic and real. Also, when you're working with a dealer buying gold, you want to make sure he's got a method of testing for gold, either through a device called Sigma Pro, or we personally use, we do have a nighttime x-ray gun. So we do have an x-ray gun. We do test all of our gold at our shop. There's not very many shops with that x-ray gun because it is expensive, but also you can also make sure to see if they got a Sigma Pro to test their gold to make sure it's what you want it to be, either being pure or 22 karat as the Gold Cougarand or the U.S. Gold Eagle. So the 1 gram bars, like I said, is the cheapest form as in how much it's going to cost to get into gold. But normally that's going to be the most premium you're going to pay on gold. Normally 1 gram bars all the way up to 5 gram bars. As you can see here, I've got a 0.5 gram, a 2.5 gram, and then a 5 gram gold bar. Gram bars work all different sizes. They go up to 1 gram all the way to a kilo bar of gold normally. But like I said, the smaller type pieces, you're going to be ranging from 20 to 25% over the gold spot price. So as an investment for a return, if you can afford it, I would stay away from the 1 gram bar. It's neat to have, hey, I want a piece of gold, buy a 1 gram bar. But as an investment standpoint down the road, I would not suggest it because you're giving up such a huge premium for buying gold. But like I said, it's always neat to buy one here and there just because it's a little 1 gram gold bar. And what's also pretty neat is here, if somebody, for a Christmas presents, birthday gift, stuff like that, it's pretty neat to give somebody a piece of gold and a little card for that type of occasion. But as a normal investment, if I'm going to invest, for say $10,000, I would not suggest a 1 gram gold bar, in my opinion. Next up, we got rid of the bars. Normal size stuff like this, as in modern stuff, hey, I want to invest in gold. I don't care if it's old or not, I just want to invest in the gold part. Is normally a 10,000 gold coins. I don't have any 10,000 gold eagles with me right now, but for instance, we've got 2 gold pandas, and we've got another panda. So like for the 10,000 sizes, normally your premium over gold spot price is anywhere from normally in a normal market 15 to 20%. I know recently I've seen as high as 20% for the 10,000 gold eagles. I know it's came down a little bit, so you're going to be normally around that 15% range when you're buying 10,000 eagles. So like I said, the higher you buy in the modern the higher gold content a coin is, as in size, for the modern coins, the cheaper it's going to be. So usually 1 ounce is your cheapest premium. So if you can invest in gold, and you can afford it, I would suggest going with 1 ounce instead of a ½ ounce, quarter ounce, just because the premium is smaller. You don't want to give up too much premium when you're just trying to invest in the physical metal itself. So that's for the 10th ounces. Next up would be the quarter ounces. For instance, here is a quarter ounce gold coin from Australia. Now this is a celebration of Lunar Series. Australia makes different types of coins. They make the Nugget, they make the Lunar Series, they make the Kangaroo. So different types of gold coins. So these are all modern gold coins. So again, the premium is cheaper as the size goes up. So if you're a quarter ounces, normally you're 10 to 13% over. So it's a little bit cheaper as a premium is 10th ounces would be a quarter ounce. So that's a quarter ounce Australian piece. And also we've got here an example. We've got the 10th ounce and a quarter ounce gold eagle. And so this is the 10th ounce 2022 gold eagle. Pretty neat design. It's a new design for the gold eagles that they changed last year. So this is the second year of the new design. Like I said, the gold eagles normally it's around 11 to 13% premium on a gold eagle for a quarter ounce. Next up for your sizes would be, of course, double that. Would be a ½ ounce. So right here, I've got an example of a ½ ounce. This is the 2022 ½ ounce gold eagle. Again, with the new design on the reverse. And typically your ½ ounce, price-wise, is usually around 8 to 9% premium for the gold eagle. And another thing, too, is when you're buying gold stuff, as in coins, normally the gold eagle is the most expensive premium. That's just simply we're in the U.S. There's a premium demand for gold eagles. Doesn't necessarily makes it more better than a maple or a Krugerrand. They all contain that same amount of gold, either be a ½ ounce, full ounce, quarter ounce, whatnot. It's just because of simple demand for a gold eagle compared to, per se, a maple. So normally when you buy maples or Krugerrands, usually they're a percentage or two cheaper for that. So not necessarily, hey, I have to go buy it on gold eagle because it's U.S. mint product. As long as the person you're buying it from test the product and you know it's what it's supposed to be. Normally you can save a little bit of money by buying something, a maple leaf or Krugerrand. Me personally, I prefer maple leaf more than anything. The reason it's pure 24 karat gold, where an eagle or a Krugerrand is only 22 karat gold. They still contain the same amount of gold, but one's pure and one's not. So lastly, on the modern market, we got the 1 ounce stuff. So for 1 ounce stuff, normally you got the gold bars. Usually it's the cheapest. Gold bars are around like 50, 60 bucks over gold. That is the cheapest, but I always prefer a coin. If you could spend an extra, $20, $30 for a gold coin, I'd rather have a gold coin, me personally. People's got different preferences. Some people just don't care. They just want a gold bar. But me personally, I like the coins. And one example of 1 ounce is a gold eagle. This is the 2022 1 ounce gold eagle. We've got the maple leaf. This is the 2022 maple leaf. Pretty neat design. And they got the little privy mark on here for counterfeiting issues, which is neat. And then also on the gold eagle, let me get one out for you. They just now started a little counterfeiting thing for the gold eagle, starting in 2021. There's a little notch on the reading. See, if you look at the reading, it's normal on this gold eagle. But when you get right here, there's a little notch, like a little flat spot on the reading. So that's one way they help with the counterfeiting. So when, as a customer, you want to look for that little notch. And like they only start that in 2021. So anything before that doesn't have that notch, but 2021s and up will have that notch on the edge. That way it helps with counterfeiting. For the coin wise. And then thirdly, we have the South African Krugerrand. These are typically, 1979, 1980 type era. What you want to do is make sure to is they're a nice new condition. If you're paying a nice premium, a decent premium for these coins, is to make sure they're in nice condition. Normally, if they're not in nice condition, even at our shop, we sell them for a discount. We usually sell them like 2 to 3% cheaper than something that's really new and nice. Gold maples, like I said, you got to be very careful. It's 24 karat. It can be easily scratched. One time, like 8 years ago, I dropped it at the waist, hit the ground on carpet, and bent. So they're very, very soft metal, so you have to be extra careful with the Canadian maple leaves. Price difference wise, 1 ounce gold eagle is typically 5-6% over, so you're talking like $100, $110 over spot. Maple leaves, they can range from $80 to $100 over spot. Same with Cougaran. So Cougaran and maple is normally cheaper than a gold eagle. Even though they're all 1 ounce coin, 1 ounce gold coin, these two are cheaper premium wise. Normally they're $20-$30 cheaper. Some people don't care. $20-$30 on $1,800-$1,900 is not a huge difference premium wise. So all three of them are fine. You want to invest in. I prefer, like I said, the maple leaf because it is 24 karat gold. It is a little bit cheaper than the gold eagle, but like I said, when you're at the $1,800-$1,900 range, the $20-$30 is really not going to make a difference if you really want a gold eagle. Smaller stuff sometimes it makes a difference because you're like 3 to 5% sometimes difference between a gold eagle and a maple and a bar. Next up, we're going to be looking at the old gold coins, old U.S. gold coins. Before COVID, they were really cheap premium-wise. You used to be able to buy them for 1 to 3% over gold. Ever since COVID, they became popular again. Equals worth more money than gold for common date stuff even. For instance, we got like two $20 St. Gaudens right here. These are uncirculated St. Gaudens. Right now, from a normal dealer for something that's raw, you're talking like 1950, 1930 for a raw uncirculated gold $20 St. Gaudens. Same thing as the Liberty. They're pretty much the same price right now. So you're paying like 1950, 1925 for that type of stuff. Melt value. Calculate it real quick. Melt value is around 1756. So you're paying almost like a $150, $200 premium normally for these over gold value. Me personally, if you're trying to invest in gold, I wouldn't buy stuff like this if you're just strictly going for gold. If not, it's okay. Sometimes it's neat to have an old $20 gold piece. The time to invest was right before COVID. Sometimes the premiums will come back down. If you can buy these, a few percentage points over gold, definitely buy them more than the modern stuff. Before COVID, I always told my customers, buy the old stuff, buy the old stuff, buy the old stuff. Reason is you got gold working with you and a potential premium to come back on the old golder piece, which it has now. So that person invested at $1,300, $1,350 pre-COVID, is looking at gold moving up plus another $100-something premium that they just gained. So like I said, the premiums are decently high on the older stuff. There's nothing wrong. You can always buy a couple of pieces. It's neat. Graded pieces are not that much more. MS63s right now are around $2,000. If you're going to buy something like that, buy a MS63. My suggestion, my preference, spend a little bit extra little bit more money. If it's a $1,500 one, buy it graded than raw. Might as well pay for the plastic on something like that. Next size down would be normally your $10 gold pieces. Right here's two Liberty $10 gold pieces. These have been cleaned before at one time. They're pretty worn down, but even the polished stuff right now, you're talking about $950 is a cost normally right now, and that's gold being at $1,830. Melt value is around $1,880, so you're paying like a $70-$75 premium on this type of stuff. So it's you're paying a little bit of premium for older stuff. Nothing wrong with that, but usually you wait till the premium comes down a little bit. That way you got the gold working for you and the potential premium of being an older coin going up in value. Another $10 gold piece example is a $10 Indian. This is a 1908 $10 gold piece. And these Indians, normally $10 Indians are normally always worth more than gold. It's more collectible. People like to collect these compared to the Liberty. There's a lot less made. A $10 Indian in this type of nice AU conditions around like $12.50. When the melt value is only like $8.80. So there's a huge premium on this stuff, but it's a neat looking coin. There's nothing wrong having one of these in your collection just because it's such a neat design. Next we go down. Then we got the $5 and the $2.50. These are both Indians. So pretty neat coins. $5 Indians in these type of conditions, you're in the $650 range, and the 2.5s are actually really expensive right now. They're around the $400 some range when they only melt for around $200. But still very nice coins. Older U.S. gold coins. Another example I didn't point out, people think these are all 1 ounce, the old $20 St. Gaudens. But they're not. They're just under an ounce, around a little bit over 0.96 of an ounce. So they're not a full ounce of coin. They're around 0.9, a little bit over 0.96 of an ounce. So that's, you got to take into account too on these coins. But neat older coins. If you want a couple in your collection for $100, $200 over spot price, go ahead. But I would suggest if you can get an MS63 grade, definitely buy an MS63 grade because it's not much more to have something nice and plastic that's very saleable down the line. Another thing, investing gold wise. Cheaper, sometimes cheaper is foreign gold coins. Some dealers will sell foreign gold coins 1%, 2%, 3% over gold, just because they're not full weights. Meaning full weights is they're not a full 1/10 ounce or not a full 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce. They're a little bit off weight. For instance, here's something. This is a pure gold coin. It's a $100 denomination from Australia. So this is commemorating the Olympics for 2000. Here's an example here. This is preparation for track and field. So something like this normally we would sell for like 3% over gold in our shop. And it contains 0.3212 of an ounce. So one big suggestion I tell people too, if you're just strictly buying in gold, you don't care what it is. Normally foreign gold coins that are off weight are your best bang for your buck to buy them. When you're buying stuff that's a little bit over a 1/4 ounce and you're paying 3% over, is a huge difference between paying 12 to 15% for a 1/4 ounce gold eagle, for instance. So you're saving a 10% premium buying something that's close to its weight. And if you're only caring about gold and don't care what kind of coin it is, that is your best bet for buying it. Next we have, same thing here. We got a 10 peso gold piece from the Mexican Mint. These have became highly collectible lately. All the Mexican Mint coins have been highly collectible lately. This is a 1910 10 peso. And right now, for 10 pesos, you're talking like 7%, 6 to 8% for this type of stuff. And this contains 0.24 of an ounce, 0.2411 of an ounce. So you're just a hair under a 1/4 ounce, and it's still less premium than if you were buying like a gold eagle per se. So like I said, if you're looking for the best bang for gold buck, my suggestion is buy foreign gold coins that are off weight. A lot of dealers will sell them 1 to 3% over gold. So if you don't care what it is, that is your best bang for your buck for your money. 1 ounce wise, it really doesn't matter. Honestly, like I said, $20, $30 difference. It's not a huge difference between a gold eagle, a maple, Cougaran. I prefer maples because they're 24 karat, but everybody's got their different suggestions. Some people just want straight U.S. mint gold, and there's nothing wrong with that. As in down to 1 gram stuff, like I said, if you just want a little gold piece, there's nothing wrong with it, but I wouldn't throw a bunch of money in 1 gram bars just because you're giving up 25% of your money just to have a 1 gram bar. Yeah, easy to barter with if the world went in a handbasket, but I don't think, or a lot of people don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So if you have any questions, just put it in the comments below. I'd be happy to reply to them and help you guys out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you guys a little bit of incitement into the gold world, investing in gold and different types of products that you can buy from your local coin shop. So hopefully you'll like and subscribe to this video. And hope to see you guys in the future. We'll be doing more videos of this type. And I'll see you again, and thank you very much.